For one special on videos. Last Friday night, I did probably the hardest biking ride I've done before, which was a trip from home out to the western edge of Jamestown, out by Kennewa and M6. And what was interesting was the better part of that ride, the first half of it, was a slow, steady climb. Not quite 40 feet per mile incline, but over the course of 6 miles climbed about 160 feet. That's noteworthy because the last time I was routinely biking was over 10 years ago, and I couldn't do those climbs at that point, and even then I was another 70 pounds smaller than I am now, which says something about both how badly I want to keep this going, but also a bit of a testimony to the work I've done so far, that I've got enough muscle to keep doing that. I was relaying that story to Steph a couple nights ago and threw in a piece that I don't think she had ever heard. At least she doesn't remember hearing it, and I probably haven't shared it with her or anyone else. But if I've learned anything over the last 9 months, it's this. If we're not talking about it, it doesn't help anyone. All I can do is tell my story. So the part I shared with her that blew my mind as I was riding and remains a pretty good source of pride right now is that for the first time in my life, I climbed a hill taller than myself, and in this case about 8 of them, without having to get off my bike and walk it to the top. That has been, if not a source of embarrassment I can deal with. Embarrassment is posting a topless photo of myself on Facebook for an update. Embarrassment is doing a flash mob, I can't even call what I did, dancing in public. Embarrassment is a lot of things. This was deeper than that. This was flat out shame that I've carried around for years. And what I've learned is the only way to really get over that is with an equal dose of pride. I can't erase shame, but I can balance it out and start to tip those scales. And that's been the most extraordinary thing. So if you're in that place, if you think you can't do this, all I can say is I drink a couple milkshakes a day. I'm not an athlete, but I do athletic things now that I never thought possible. I'm sitting out here on a 90-degree day, 88 for overall humidity, biking for an afternoon. I find that an incredible thrill. I find it recreation. I find it enjoyable. But it's also putting my work in. Milkshakes are good. They're great nutrition. And they've given me the fuel. But at this point, they are a tool. If I want to take them further, I have to be better. Body by Vi has given me the platform for becoming everything God made me to be. I have to do more than show up, though. I have to put in my time. I have to put in my work. I have to put in my effort. And who knows where this is going to go. We're day 6 into my 4th 90 days. At the end of 360 days on the challenge, I plan to be over 130 pounds smaller than I was when I started. In fact, I plan to be further than that. I think I actually set this goal too low. But it's going to take work to get there. So I'm going to keep doing it. I've been on something called a transformation kit for 9 months. Transformation is the understatement of what this has done. This has been a salvation kit. These milkshakes, they're good, but they're better than that. They haven't just changed my life. They've likely saved it. And they've given me the life I never had, the life I've always dreamed of, and it just keeps getting better every day. Thanks for checking in. See you later.